Do you know why most publishers struggle with growing their book sales after publishing and even launching their books, even if they created a great book launch? Well, I struggled for years to get my books to sell consistently after launching them. And maybe like you, I definitely felt like I burnt through so much cash just to get my book seen. And a lot of the time, I didn't really see the return on the investment. Now, I'm not saying that you should never run ads or never spend money on marketing, because that is important. And there definitely is a time for that. But if you are low on cash and you want to get your book off the ground, then there has to be other ways. And I know how it feels to burn through so much cash. I have actually spent over $400,000, more than that, on Amazon ads alone. And that's not including Facebook ads, maybe over 50K on Facebook ads and other platforms. And not all of that was profitable in the beginning. I have learned over time that there has to be better ways to market my books than to go through cash, at least first, without a guaranteed result that I will actually make more money than I'm spending. I learned that putting a little extra effort in spending time with my ideal audience will actually pay off in sales, especially when you need to get that book seen and liked by Amazon to start actually getting more sales. Now, to be honest, it is easier to just run ads. So much easier just to get orders and to get exposure and go do something else with that time. But sometimes it's not the best way to start your market. So one of the things I like about KDP is that your book is not set in stone, except for, of course, the title. But you can actually change anything. You can change the cover, you can change the interior, update it, you can change the description, you can change the price. Back to spending time with your audience. Here are some important questions I want to ask you. Do you know where your audience is hanging out? Hopefully you know that even before you write your book. Hopefully you actually knew that before you wrote your book or you created your book. This actually should have been your inspiration for creating the book, or it could have given you some direction in how to create your book. But if you haven't, then the first thing you do after you've just created your book is to find out where they are. What platform are they hanging out on? What posts are they following? What accounts are they following? Are you reading their comments? Because this is valuable information. This will give you insight on what they actually need. What are their problems? What are they complaining about? What are they looking for? And so much more. Your book should be giving solutions to their problems, even if it's a fictional novel. Every book has to solve some kind of a problem. Now, most of my students create nonfiction books, so it should be a bit easier to identify problems, but it's really about how to make their life easier or more enjoyable. Now, the next step is to actually hang out at that platform, not only studying what they're saying, but actually creating an account targeting that niche. So before you start promoting your book or trying to sell your book, you need to be giving value. You should have a good number of posts so people can trust you. Now, keep in mind, you are not creating an account to hang out with friends and family that are like on that platform. Okay. So you're creating an account where you will actually attract people that you don't know, but are in your particular niche and that you can serve. That's your objective. Now, I'm going to show you some examples of some accounts just to give you an idea of how these people are giving value to their ideal audience.
Okay, so I am on TikTok and I just picked this random, I haven't watched any of these videos, so I'm just picking this random topic, dog trainer, obviously ADHD adult, but mostly he's a dog trainer and he has a good following. This could just be an example. So maybe someone is selling books or creating books about dog training or about, dog health or something. So this is an example of a video.
Privilege, which is the number one reason why I created Digital Dog School. Whether you're just about to get your first dog or you've been struggling with behavior issues for years, Digital Dog School teaches you to create a safe space for you and your dog to find out what they want so that we can use play to build confidence, motivation, and an amazing relationship. That's going to be how we build the rock solid foundation so that when you teach sit down, calm, and walk nicely on a lead, your dog actually does it.
So that's just an example. You actually don't even need to show your face.
Now, after observing some accounts, I hope that gives you some inspiration of what you can do and what you can possibly post for your particular niche. I know what you're thinking, okay? You're saying, great, I created an account, I posted a bunch of posts, that should be getting some engagement. but how do I get my book selling? How do I connect the two? Okay, so I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Since you are not spending any money, or if you're not spending any money, you're going to have to spend a little time. And it doesn't have to take up your whole day or hours of your day. Even just a few minutes a day will make a difference. But you just need to be consistent and don't give up. Don't expect just posting a few posts and then boom, you're going to get your next bestseller. So people you see who are successful, whether it's generally in their business or their service or the book that they're selling, they are consistent. Are there ways to speed up the process? Yes, there are ways to speed it up a bit. You know what your audience wants or likes. So you should know at least by now, after posting and engaging and reading other posts on other people's accounts, you should know what they want. Now you can offer something for free or a bonus or something to get them more excited to engage with your book. You can offer something that complements your book. It can even be a product, doesn't have to be a PDF, but you can get them to join your email list with that, or offer to get this gift or give this gift as a bonus, a gift if they buy your book, as long as they send you proof. As long as you're not asking for a review in exchange, or that the gift is not influencing their review if they leave a review. So that's something to think about. It's just something as a thank you gift or a bonus to go along with your book. Gives it more value. There are so many creative ideas that you can come up with. But if you share with me, I would love to help you come up with some ideas. This has always been one of my favorite strategies, and it really helps build relationship easier and faster with your audience, whether it's through your email list or your following. So if you haven't created a new account revolving around your book's niche, go out and do that and block out, say 15, 20 minutes a day or so to study your audience, just to really understand your audience. Another thing you can do that will help me is comment below who your target audience is. Just let me know what is the niche that you're in or that you're trying to reach, whatever you feel comfortable with. So I can create some videos targeting those examples, those particular niches. It will be better for you and it'll give me an idea of specific examples to give. And I hope that helped you, and I will see you in the next video.